Welcome into Extra Time. Thank you, as always, for your tweets. The first one is from Raf. We've just lifted it because Gab, this is what it says. So Guillaume Balaguer and Marcotti and me will be talking at the Stats Bomb Conference at Stamford Bridge on Friday. Come and join us. How was the Stats Bomb Conference, Gab?
Well, it was pretty intense. Now, our talk wasn't about analytics and stats and numbers and XG and all those things that Craig absolutely loves. I think we were there. It might surprise you, but we were there for the entertainment. We talked about media and globalization and that kind of stuff and the way football's seen in different countries. But yeah, a lot of eggheads there, and if you're into that sort of thing, you would have had an enjoyable time. If you're not, then probably would have been about the 8th circle of hell.
I saw the running order for it.
Oh, really?
I had a sneak peek.
Yeah. You didn't attend, no?
Well, I wasn't asked.
Oh, would you have gone?
Busy?
Yeah.
No. It's for people that are. For some people are interested in that.
Get you out of the house.
Yeah.
How do Craig and Steve?
Craig?
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, I was just going to say, I think it was streamed live. I'm sure a lot of those videos will be made available online. So,
yeah, my Wi-Fi's down.
That way.
My Wi-Fi's down.
How do Craig and Stevie feel now that Scotland actually won a game? Was it 6-0 against San Marino?
San Marino.
Does that count? It doesn't really count.
What's the point? Where's the joy in beating a bunch of waiters?
Yeah.
As my old manager once pointed out when we were drawn 0-0 with them at half-time.
I bet the travelling supporter enjoyed that, didn't they?
I think he was more worried about his own job and reputation at the time. You lot don't get your finger out. Didn't think Scotland had 6 goals in them, even versus San Marino, to be honest, but we did. We're back.
You're back.
Scotland are back, baby.
Gab, is Kepa now Spain's permanent #1 goalkeeper choice?
I think he probably has been since the start of the season, and I think it probably has less to do with De Gea's performances for Manchester United, which maybe haven't been on a par with what he was doing a couple of years ago. But it's more to do with the fact that he's made some high-profile mistakes with Spain, more than one, and I think that sticks in people's minds. Also, I think Spain, they like the idea of a goalkeeper who's comfortable on the ball, and not saying that Kepa's a lump, but certainly, that De Gea is a lump, or that Kepa is Alisson, but certainly Kepa probably better on the ball than De Gea, and he's younger too. So for those reasons, right now, there's no question. I think he's the #1 in the manager's eyes.
Stevie, if you had to choose one pairing in their prime, who would you choose? Rio and Vidic, Puyol and Pique, or Maldini and Nesta?
Oh, dear, oh dear.
What are you thinking?
I think I'm going to take Maldini and Nesta out of the equation. Maldini played well at centre back, but I don't think he was as natural as the other ones we're talking. To separate Rio and Vidic and Puyol and Pique is very difficult. I mean, both are exactly paired the way the old-fashioned style of one wins the ball, the other one's the football player. I mean,
it's extra time, Stevie. Nobody's going to die. Pick one.
Oh, sorry.
He's in a rush
Sorry,
to
I'm thinking about it.
I mean, I was really enjoying your explanation.
I can't separate.
Well,
Can't
go.
separate
I mean, live a little.
No, I can't
Live a
separate them.
I
keep
quite like
going to say
Maldini
one.
and Nesta, to be fair.
Right, yeah, but you'd pick them?
No, I said I quite like them.
Gab?
I do like them.
I think I would probably lean Maldini and Nesta as well. I quite like them too. I'll just say I quite like Maldini and Nesta.
By the way, I didn't say I didn't like them. I just said that I would separate them from the other two. That wasn't me saying
I make the
didn't
point
like
about Puyol. I think the thing about Puyol is, other than the fact that he spent obviously part of his career right back, but he was a tremendous athlete, but he would be the first to come out to say that he was not he was not a great natural footballer. He made up for it with smarts and whatnot and grit, and he was fun to watch if you like that sort of warrior type defender. But I think, out of all those guys, when it comes to actual defending and playing center back, for me, I don't know that he was necessarily on a par with the other guys.
Who was as a football player, yes, but it's not always just about that.
You
mentioned one of the things, they all being strong and big and the rest.
Yeah.
You've also got the fact that the people in front of him would turn around and see him playing, and that would lift him as well. So it's not just about who's the best football player. It's about the whole thing that the pairing brings.
Gab, who was Baresi's partner if he played in the back four? Do you remember?
Most of his career would have been Filippo Galli at first, but mostly would have been Billy Costacurta.
Costacurta, yeah.
No, there was a good partnership.
Aye.
People.
Yeah, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
It's not just down to 2 or 3. Then you had the Juventus partnership at the back, whose names escape me. It might have been
Chiellini and Bonucci.
No, yeah, and then it was Cannavaro and I can't remember. Then during the
Thuram, Ferrara,
that was
they had a bunch.
Ferrara,
he was a hard-nosed defender. There's loads.
Ramos, obviously, Steve.
Yeah.
Should I say
Phil Jones and Chris Smalling.
Lovren.
Ruddock and...
Should I say myself...
Otamendi and Fernandinho at the moment.
Stones.
Should I say myself, from the pain of watching United versus Liverpool, there's no chance United is going to win, right?
There's always a chance.
There's always a chance.
Look at PSG.
However small, there's always a chance.
But you're confident, aren't you?
Oh, why? Absolutely. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah. I think we've got a lot of time to talk about it this week.
What's there more chance of? United beating Liverpool, or you having a no, we know you're having mince tonight. You're breathing. Have you having resurrecting your golf game tomorrow from today's ashes?
Oh, there's definitely more chance of me doing that than United.
Confidence. Back in yourself, Stevie.
What was he like when he came in today?
He was in a really bad mood today.
It was horrible today.
Well,
it started off badly. I slept in. I'm calling him.
Yeah.
He's already at the golf course, by the way, and I've just got out of my bed and said, hey, by the way, I might be late.
Right.
No, it didn't sound
like that. He, of course, said, don't worry about it, that's fine.
Just woke up.
No, got straight out of the car.
Rushing?
Yeah, he was rushing.
Teed off.
He come in with a right walk, the golf bag over, he was chunting away. He's in, coming in.
It doesn't do me.
Right. Tomorrow will be fine. Set your alarm early.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll be off.
Tomorrow will be fine.
Final question. What are you having for dinner? Gab, what did you have for dinner, I imagine, now? What's it, 11 o'clock in England?
We just actually had a very light dinner because we had a big late afternoon or sort of early afternoon lunch. We went to Passyunk Avenue, which is a Philadelphia sports bar here in London, and I had myself a lovely cheesesteak.
Craig, what's on the menu for tonight?
I'm not sure.
No?
I always like to leave it open.
Right, like a surprise?
No, it's whatever's in the fridge, because I have people staying at the house.
He's getting on really well with those people.
And they're going to eat, and I'm going to eat.
When you say people, he's just pulling people off the street. Anybody in particular?
My dad.
And your patience is going well?
It's not hurting his golf game.
No?
No.
No, we don't need to ask what you're
He doesn't watch the show, does he?
What are you?
No.
What are you having tonight?
I'm having mince and turnip and peas.
What a shock!
In a shock move.
What did you have last night?
I had mince, cauliflower. Oh no, I tell a lie, I didn't. I had mince and green beans.
Oh!
Mince and
cauliflower and mince was the night before.
So you've had mince how many days in a row?
Switch the veggies around.
How many days in a row have you had mince, do you think?
As long as I can remember.
This is ground beef, isn't it? Yeah. What do you mean, as long as you can remember?
What about...
Well, can you remember what you had last Wednesday?
Well, I know if it was mince or not.
Yeah.
If I had mince every night, I would remember the time I didn't
have
have
mince most nights. There is the very odd occasion when I don't.
Yeah.
But generally...
Is chicken ever in the menu?
No.
Hold on. What do you mean? As if it's some obscure...
Yeah.
Stevie, you realize that chicken can be minced. I wonder if Mrs. Nicol's ever tempted to just chuck in some chicken mince or some turkey mince, maybe mix it up with a beef mince to see if she can fool your palate.
She absolutely would want to try and do that.
Right.
But I'm like, why you want to do that? Enjoy me mince, so leave me alone.
Gab, it was a good sentiment. Well, you finished it off by palate. His palate was removed as a 7-year-old in Ayrshire, right?
Probably.
What do you mean chicken? Chicken? You know, I'm being serious now.
I'm not even being serious.
Chicken's nice,
Chicken's
no?
fine. It's not as good as mince.
On that note, a reminder that ESPN
easy,
is back tomorrow. Are you here tomorrow, Stevie?
No.
No.
It's got a mince.
Mince.
We're going to the butcher's to get some mince.
Yeah, I think give that butcher going.
Tell everybody how much your missus bought the last time she went.
She walked in and asked the guy for £10 a mince. The guy went like that. What?
There's only 2 of you that live in the house.
Yeah, but she prepares everything.
You don't get that size by going to that.
She prepares everything.
That takes £10 a mince.
That is it. We're done. ESPNFC.
Well, she makes bolognese with it as well.
Which is mince.
Which is mince.
Which is mince.
Right.
Fair enough.
That's it. We're done. We're finished. Go. Stevie's got mince to eat. Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.